Hello, Dukes and Duchesses. I'm really tired. I hope this is okay. So I'm back with another Q&A, and this one was supposed to be people from WordPress, but very few people decided to join in. So the first question was on WordPress, but it was from Moonlit Witch. She's here on Tumblr too. And she asked about my hair, which it's really not as pretty as it could be. It's dry since I dyed it purple, and it's turned this funky red purple. She asked if I did anything special to it to keep it nice and healthy. My hair is really fine, but really, really thick. So, no. It tangles incredibly easy. Like, you can just look at it and watch it go into knots. It's terrible. Sometimes I do coconut oil treatments on the ends because they got gross after I dyed it this last time. But yeah, don't wash it too often. Also, don't not wash it too often, like every 3 or 4 days. Messes with the oils in your scalp. Anonymous on Tumblr, vlog questions number 1. How did you and your executive assistant Bun come to be the super team you are? AKA, how did you get her? Okay, I worked as a nanny for a while. I nannied 2 girls and also worked at a cattery. And from there I moved in with my ex-landlady. Oh, look who it is. She heard me. That's her little tail. And her butthole, I'm sorry. But, my landlady, we lived in farmland, like, just fields everywhere, potatoes, corn, all sorts of stuff, cows. But there were a ton of feral cats, just tons of them, and it was the middle of winter. It was one of the worst winters we've had in the last few years. It was a bad one. But Bun was really, really pregnant, and so my landlady trapped her and forced her to live with us until she had the kittens. And after she had the kittens, she just didn't go away, pretty much. And then I moved in probably 4 months later, and Bun immediately decided that I was her person. So I'm her person. I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's a bad story. Not nearly as exciting as it probably could be. Okay. Same Anon asked, have you ever gone ghost hunting? Would you want to? Ghosts aren't super exciting to me, I guess. Like, I've dealt with them before, so they're not this new mystical thing. I wouldn't actively go hunt for them, but if they happen to be where I was, I don't know, say hello, I guess. Same Anon asked number 3. What are a few places you'd love to visit? Versailles, obviously. You probably all know that. Just Europe in general, really. I would like to go to Korea, which is not in Europe, and neither is Japan, but I would like to go to both those places as well. Number 4, favorite foods. I love food. I love food. Food is super duper. I love Italian food. I love Asian food. I love Korean food. I love salad. I love sandwiches. I love food. Food. I love it. Do you like to cook? I guess. Yeah, it depends on my mood, but yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, next Anon asked, here's a question for the next Q&A. Have you ever considered designing a silent seance oracle or tarot deck? No way. I am so bad at drawing, and I can't do Photoshop stuff, and it would just be like little stick figure flowers, and not something anyone would be into. But yeah, I've got cool ideas for it, but no way to execute them. Okay, another Anon says, hopping on the question bandwagon, thanks for letting us pick your brain. No problem. It's what I'm here for. Do you have any favorite artists? Yeah, I love art. Almost as much as I love food. Favorite artist is Brahm. I figured I would just Reflections would just pull out the plucker because it's easy to show you guys some of his artwork that way. Just kind of standard creepy stuff that you know I like. Stuff like that. He's fantastic though. I love his artwork. I like H.R. Geiger. Who would have guessed? With all the Lovecraftian influence, who would have ever guessed? Love classic art. I like art. I like pretty things. That same Anon asked, and if you could have only one tarot deck and one oracle deck, which would it be? I'm gonna just pick out of the ones I have because there are way too many to pick otherwise. For tarot, it would be the Victorian Romantic by Baba Studios. I love that deck so much. It was one of my dream decks, and my friend sent it to me as like an eBay link, and it was only $70, so it was a killer steal. But yeah, the Victorian Romantic, it delivers horrible news in nice, eloquent, and tactful ways, which is important for what I do. Oracle deck. Oracle of Visions. I love it. I cannot say enough good things about it. It's beautiful. And I like the intuitive approach. It's nice. Okay, Crowned by Roses and Thorns says, my question is, what is your favorite tarot spread? Little carrot 3 heart. I don't like tarot spreads. Plain and simple, I don't like them. I feel like they force answers, which, you know, is what they're supposed to do. I like more fluid and organic approaches, which is why I like jade readings, because you just throw out however many cards you feel the issue needs, and you call it good. I don't know, I'm not, as much as I need structure and organization in my day-to-day life, I don't need it in readings. Question for the Q&A asked by Haunted Girl 01. She says, do you have anything you do before a reading to get you in the mood to read, like lighting candles, incense, etc.? Cry? Scream? No. I clear off my work table. It's one of my hot spots, so it just piles with, like, everything. Oh god, I'm being attacked. Oh god. Thanks, guys. It's your fault. Oh, she's angry. She's angry. She's so angry. Okay, no. I light incense and I clear off the table. I light all my candles. I straighten things up because, as you can see, I pile everything on it so it gets messy. Things move, and my cat attacks me all the time. It's really super great. And so, yeah, I just straighten things back up and sometimes do incense. If I do incense, it's clove or frankincense. I don't like this. This is not nice. Yeah. So that was that one. And then the last question was Kazooie and Banjo, which Banjo-Kazooie was one of my favorite games, so kudos to you. They asked, I love your questions video. Can I ask you a follow-up? What are your favorite everyday folky magic traditions and what they mean? That's worded poorly, but I mean like having chimes at entrances or exits or other things of that nature. Yeah. So I've thought about this question a lot and I don't really know. I don't know what is weird folky thing versus what I just do. Does that make any sense? I hope so. My cousin Dar, one of the things is moonbathing to balance out your sun exposure, basically, to kind of keep the as above so below sort of balance, if that makes any sense. In my family, we throw salt over our shoulders if we spill it, or throw it into a fire, depending on the situation, or just throw it on the stove, because modern technology. But yeah, I would have to do like a whole other video just for that, because there's a lot to talk about in that, and a lot to separate from one thing and another, you know? Does that make sense? I hope so. I'll think about it though, and maybe come up with another video or something. This one isn't nearly as exciting as the last one. Like I said, I'm really tired. It's a long day at work. When is it not a long day? But hey, only 2 more days until I'm a full-time witch again. Very excited. But yeah, thank you. I'm sorry this is a little bit late. I had to make all the deck bags and stuff that were late, and so I spent all weekend doing that rather than filming videos. Sorry. I hope this is okay. If you have any questions about anything I said, feel free to comment, or to message me on Tumblr at swampseer.tumblr.com, or message me. I guess you can't really message me on Silent Seance, but you can leave a comment on a post at silentseance.com. No? Yeah. Have a good day, everybody.